On Laser Update, today we will be talking about OCC soccer, different events happening in the springtime, and learning more about how COVID has affected life on OCC campus. Join us today on Laser Update. Good afternoon from the Katie Hankin studio on the OCC campus. This is Laser Update. I'm Kim Ortiz.
And I'm Lauren Lyons.
Let's get started.
To begin, let's get laser focused on one of the OCC sports teams. OCC has a variety of sports with several students from all around the world. Here is David Bozak and his thoughts on the soccer season of fall.
In Syracuse, New York, with a background from Ukraine in Europe, David Bozak is a business administration student at Onondaga Community College program.
Hi, my name is David Bozak, and I'm studying business administration at Onondaga Community College. Here at OCC, I'm on the men's soccer team. I've captained the team to a 12-2 season. We're heading into our playoffs this week, and things have been going really well. Going into OCC soccer, I wasn't sure what to expect. When I came here, I found tons of international students from Australia, England, South Africa, like you name it, all over the world. And it was a really, really special group of guys. October 6th was a really, really big night for me. Our men's team was playing Mohawk Valley in one of our last regular season games. And before the game was our sophomore appreciation night, where they called out the names of the sophomores and just gave them a little plaque, a little send-off. I have this girlfriend that I've been seeing for a few years now. We're on the same page. And before the game, I think I'm going to ask her a very important question, and I hope she says yes.
Now engaged and with the team supporting him, David will continue his degree in business and play in college soccer as long as he can.
Married, in college, and playing soccer, David will have a lot of success in his future for sure.
Let's continue and take a small look at the future now. After a great season and with the camera crew behind his team, ex-soccer captain of the OCC team, David Bozak, tell us about his life after OCC.
A once student in the business administration department, David Bozak tells us how his transferring process was and how he's feeling nowadays.
Transferring from OCC was nice and smooth. I knew I wanted to go to Lemoyne, but it's a Division II school, so I had to make sure the coach was okay with it and wanted to have me along. So I talked to Coach Corey, and he spoke with Tom Bonus over at Lemoyne, and it was just a simple phone call. He came and watched me play once, and he said, "Yep, we'd love to have you." I mean, they're missing a lot of midfielders next year, and hopefully I can fill one of those spots.
With his proposal last year, David has been balancing school with soccer and, of course, his wedding preparation.
Wedding is going good. We have a date planned, and we have a venue that we booked. It's going to be on July 1st of this year. It's in a barn in Utica, so it's going to be an outdoor wedding, and then we get to party and have fun afterwards.
With a stable life, David will continue his career in soccer and is studying at Lemoyne College, now engaged to his wife.
Engaged, playing and studying in Lemoyne, when will David's ambitions end? Let's see what the future holds to this Ukrainian student that once was part of the OCC family.
While we're talking about it, soccer is known in the whole world as one of the biggest sports. Football, as everyone calls it, everywhere else around the world. Did you ever think why it isn't big in America? OCC students give us their opinion on this matter.
Soccer is the most known sport in the world besides the United States. Do you ever wonder why? Today I went around OCC campus to ask students why.
I don't ever really think soccer in the U.S. ever really caught on. I mean, you think about when you start school and like elementary school. I mean, everyone is playing like Pop Warner football, or they start with like Pee Wee, and then all of a sudden You move to like middle school and you start modified football, and soccer just it doesn't really catch on. I mean, you think about like the Super Bowl, people who don't even watch football throughout the entire year all sit down and gather as a family and eat bad American food and watch the Super Bowl. So
I think soccer isn't that big in the U.S. because it's not really as big of a part of the culture as other cultures have it.
I don't think soccer is that big in the U.S. just because pretty much sports culture behind America, it's pretty much always grown up with baseball, basketball, football, and it's pretty hard to think of compared to other like famous baseball players or basketball players, famous soccer players, in my opinion.
Soccer is not that big in the U.S. because most of the people in America like contact sports or sports that they grew up with their family, and most of it is either football or baseball. Not many people enjoy soccer.
Culture, people, and habits. But the question still remains. Why is soccer not big in the US?
With this interest growing in America, let's see where soccer will go and how many people it will bring together in these upcoming years.
Lauren, do you know anything about current soccer teams?
No, but what we do know is that the next OCC men's lacrosse game are happening on April 22nd at 4 p.m. at Monroe Community College.
Yeah, and for baseball fans, the game against Jamestown Community College that was on April 19 has been postponed. We will be right back.
Explore your potential, discover your talents, and transform your life at Onondaga Community College. Onondaga's expanding campus features 4 residence halls, the SRC Arena, and a new state-of-the-art building for the music department. Onondaga's diverse mix of students enriches classroom discussions, fuels creativity, and prepares you to be part of a community. Visit sunyocc.edu and discover why more than 40,000 students call OCC their alma mater.
You come home to your evacuated neighborhood after a storm. That 100-year-old oak gone. Your house, just bits and pieces of your life scattered across an empty lot. For miles around, devastation, destruction, and despair. Until off in the distance, a truck approaches. A bright red cross on the hood. A lifeline. Food, water, clothing. The Red Cross, 1-800-HELP NOW.
Explore your potential, discover your talents, and transform your life at Onondaga Community College. Onondaga's expanding campus features 4 residence halls, the SRC Arena, and a new state-of-the-art building for the music department. Onondaga's diverse mix of students enriches classroom discussions, fuels creativity, and prepares you to be part of a community. Visit sunyocc.edu and discover why more than 40,000 students call OCC their alma mater. Explore your potential, discover your talents, and transform your life at Onondaga Community College. Onondaga's expanding campus features 4 residence halls, the SRC Arena, and a new state-of-the-art building for the music department. Onondaga's diverse mix of students enriches classroom discussions, fuels creativity, and prepares you to be part of a community. Visit sunyocc.edu and discover why more than 40,000 students call OCC their alma mater.
Welcome back. Here is the weather. Over the next couple of days, the temperatures will in the 50s and 60s with only partly cloudy skies and rain. Get ready for it.
Students are looking forward to spring break. Justin Schafer is on the scene to get their plans for the week off.
With the first half of the semester over, let's see what the students plan to do over spring break.
During spring break, I plan to go home to my hometown of Rochester, New York, and probably just work and catch up with my family and friends.
So over spring break, I probably intend to just chill out, stay at home, work a little extra just to gain money a little bit, work towards the next few semesters at college, and that's really all.
I'm going to be going to Florida with my friends. We're going to go to clubs, hang out, get wasted on the beach. You know, that's what we're doing.
Well, it looks like all the students are looking forward to spring break. This is Pulse on the Campus. For Relation Focused, I'm Justin Schafer.
Well, all of that does seem like a good way to spend the break.
It really does sound like a lot of fun. Here at OCC, we try to be as welcoming as we can be. This includes celebrating ASL month, with some of that time over spring break.
Did you know that March 13th to April 14th is Deaf and ASL History Month? All over the United States, the history of the deaf community is celebrated. OCC will be celebrating this month with a wide variety of events, with all of them having ASL English interpreters. Wondering why these dates in particular? It's because it was over these days where major events in deaf culture happened, with Gallaudet University being founded on April 8th in 1864, its first deaf president being elected on March 13th of 1988, and the opening of America's first public school for the deaf on April 15th. Want to learn ASL? Then check out some of the classes provided here at OCC.
It's such a great thing that we can celebrate all of the diversity we have here on campus.
Speaking of diversity, let's talk about OCC's Unity Day. It's an event that's held every year at campus. It's all about celebrating and appreciating other cultures in a fun-filled day. Orlando Gully has more information.
Every year at OCC, the campus celebrates the diversity of its community with Unity Day. It's run by a student-led committee, and the bulk of the event happens right here at the Gordon Student Center. It's a great chance for everybody to come together, have a great time, and celebrate other cultures. It allows everyone to experience and appreciate other cultures while coming together. There are many events for everyone to partake at Unity Day, such as handcrafting culturally inspired accessories, creating Unity Day inspired art, and even simple fun things such as table tennis. There's even tons of different cuisines to try from other cultures, and that's only scratching the surface of things to do at Unity Day. And you can experience it yourself every year at OCC around February. No matter if we look different or come from different backgrounds, Unity Day allows us all to be one. I'm Orlando Gelly, Laser Update.
If you get a chance and are around campus and next time Unity Day comes around, be sure to check it out. You'll be guaranteed to walk away learning and experiencing something new.
It does feel very nice. With the semester coming to an end soon, many people are thinking about what they will be doing after their time at OCC has finished. Jacob Laram has gone around campus and asked the students what's next.
The semester is coming to a close. Many students will be looking for things to do after OCC. I'm here to ask students what's next.
Plans after OCC, I'm hoping to one day open my own business. And plans right after, probably travel. That's my goals.
When I leave OCC, I'm going to go to a four-year college, get my degree for broadcasting, and probably become a producer in the future.
Probably transferring, not totally sure yet, but probably transferring to a SUNY. Hoping to go into philanthropy.
There you have it. Students at OCC are looking forward to graduating and what's coming next. For Laser Updates, this was Pulse of the Campus, and I'm Jacob Larum.
OCC students have a bunch of different plans for what they will do after they graduate. What are you going to do? Probably check it out Disney Plus' newest MCU show Moon Knight. Marvel's Moon Knight follows Stephen Grant, an everyday shopkeeper. However, Stephen discovered that unknown to everyone, including himself, he is a superhero, or at the very least, shares a body with one. This show stars Oscar Isaac, who is known for movies like Dune and the Disney Star Wars trilogy. Moon Knight releases new episode every Wednesday on Disney Plus. Check it out.
Explore your potential, discover your talents, and transform your life at Onondaga Community College. Onondaga's expanding campus features 4 residence halls, the SRC Arena, and a new state-of-the-art building for the music department. Onondaga's diverse mix of students enriches classroom discussions, fuels creativity, and prepares you to be part of a community. Visit sunyocc.edu and discover why more than 40,000 students call OCC their alma mater.
Nearly 85% of students are saving hundreds on textbooks through Box of Books at OCC.
Yeah, so Box of Books is a program that OCC does where we charge you per the credit hour and not per book. It's a lot cheaper to do Box of Books for us because it's not charging you per the individual book, but altogether your classes as a whole.
Sign up for Box of Books through OCC's Barnes & Noble and start saving today.
Explore your potential, discover your talents, and transform your life at Onondaga Community College. Onondaga's expanding campus features 4 residence halls, the SRC Arena, and a new state-of-the-art building for the music department. Onondaga's diverse mix of students enriches classroom discussions, fuels creativity, and prepares you to be part of a community. Visit sunyocc.edu and discover why more than 40,000 students call OCC their alma mater. Explore your potential, discover your talents, and transform your life at Onondaga Community College. Onondaga's expanding campus features 4 residence halls, the SRC Arena, and a new state-of-the-art building for the music department. Onondaga's diverse mix of students enriches classroom discussions, fuels creativity, and prepares you to be part of a community. Visit sunyocc.edu and discover why more than 40,000 students call OCC their alma mater.
Coming up on campus for the month of April until the 29th, OCC is holding a walk-in career service event where you can apply at the Gordon Student Center. Sign up on Handshake and start networking today.
With COVID running rampant, students around the campus have had a harder time with school. Let's hear how some are dealing with the added stress.
With COVID running rampant, students around the campus have had a harder time with school.
So I think wearing a mask is annoying, and I think everyone thinks that. I don't think it was necessary. I think people would say that, oh, the last 2 years I've been wearing my mask, I haven't got sick at all. And I said to them, well, I did. I was sick in January for a whole month.
Harder to socialize and be more connected with each other as opposed to doing it online. It really didn't make much sense to do it online for me personally because I couldn't really do it online. I wasn't that good at it. I was more of an in-person, and it has caused a lot more stress on my family and I to do schooling and getting my other family members through school as well as myself.
Math and science general major, and COVID has stressed me out between the mask mandate, trying to keep up with it, and when it changes, when it stays the same, and all the changes that are associated with COVID.
If you or someone you know are having issues with COVID, talk to a success coach.
If you or someone you know are having issue with the COVID, be sure to talk to a success coach about any problems you might have.
Speaking of COVID, by now we should all be familiar with the COVID-19 mandates. It would seem both faculty and students are united in their dislike of the masks we now wear. However, some students have opinions on the masks that don't exactly line up with the disdain of mandates.
In the fall of 2020, OCC opened its doors once again to the incoming students. Whether those students are coming back to continue their education or the graduating class of 2020, they were all preparing for college. However, that semester would not be like all the ones before it. Earlier that year, the United States had entered a quarantine due to the spread of what is known as COVID-19. The spread of this virus caused nearly everything to shut down, including schools like OCC. It's been 2 years since these events, and I believe we can ask the question, was going to OCC during the pandemic that bad? Unlike most students, my answer would be no. I personally feel that the college's COVID guidelines to be a minor inconvenience at best, hardly anything to be upset over. While there are problems some face that I did not have, the mask mandate was something many had problems with. I would argue that masks are hardly that big of an issue. You can even remove them outside if you're alone. The changes to classes due to the COVID guidelines, while making things more difficult, did not stop me from attending my classes, speaking with my professors, or completing my work. While making COVID vaccines and boosters mandatory is a controversial move, it is up to the students if they wish to continue to attend the college with these rules. Has OCC been easy with the pandemic? No. Have the guidelines caused some problems for many students? Yes. However, going off what has been my experiences over the past 3 years, I would say going to OCC during a pandemic was not really all that bad.
While COVID has put a halt on a lot of students' plans, things seem to be getting better. With more events happening than the last few semesters, the future looks hopeful.
One of the things people hope improve is the mask situation. This semester, a mask mandate was passed that lets you remove your mask, except in the classroom. Let's see what students have to say about it.
Today, we are finding out how the campus feels about the recent mask mandate.
I'm very glad that we don't have to wear masks like anywhere else around here. But for in classes, it does make sense. Like it's a lot of people all like in a really close enclosed space, so it makes sense to keep wearing masks. But everywhere else, I'm actually really happy about.
It's good that we're still requiring masks to be worn in class, but outside, I am still a bit concerned because the pandemic is not over. And there already are people who are still not following that mandate. But I think as long as we're still doing the monthly testing, we should be okay.
I feel like we shouldn't have to wear them at all because we're still going to be around people in the hallway no matter what without our masks on. So we're closer to them in the hallway than we are in classrooms.
There you have it. Some students want the masks to come off in classes, while others support the president's decision. We'll have to wait and see what happens after spring break. I'm Connor Fry, and that's Laser Update.
County data is the key to a fully mask-less college. Students in turn between a semi-mask and fully mask-less campus. Hopefully things improve soon.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Lauren Lyons.
And I'm Kimberly Ortiz. We will see you next time on Laser Update.